Right, well, I'm Phil from Deakin Estate, and I'm here with...
Andy Williams from Seasons in the Spanish Bar and Grill.
And we're here to taste some wines and some food and see how they go together.
All those wines with this beautiful local yabby, local avocado salad, and we've just done a lovely gazpacho dressing with it. All those wines there would be perfect with this.
Great, let's get into it.
Fantastic. So, Phil, I've reading a lot about the Deakin Estate whites, especially the Sauvignon Blanc being one of the biggest sellers, especially over in New Zealand.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, it's a bit odd, isn't it? Selling ice to the Eskimos. It's a different style from what they do in Marlborough. I love Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. Worked in New Zealand for 3 years actually, and but Deakin Sauvignon Blanc is low alcohol, 11% alcohol, and it's just really bright, crisp, acidic, almost lemony, herbaceous wine. So, that's there's a certain part of the New Zealand market that appreciate that style, and so they're buying it up big.
That's fantastic, and great value for the money too.
Yep.
So, and the rest of the whites, Phil, they're also so well made, and the fruit's just alive. What do you do there?
What I've got in my mind, I know I want the wines to be really soft and drinkable, crisp, fresh. So relying on the fruit and just the way it makes you feel. I know that after a hard day's work, you just want to. For everyday drinking wines, you don't want to be cluttered up with too much power or complexity. At this price point, we're making wine that you can just relax with. Each of these, Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Gris, Chardonnay and Viognier, they all have their peculiarities, and I want to hone in on that and sort of bring the flavours out.
Well, Phil, as soon as I get home from work, all I think about is a glass of wine, and these will be perfect.
Yeah, well, let's try some with some of your beautiful food. I
Fantastic.
just can't wait to try this.
Yeah, well, some great local yabbies, of course, with all the rain we've had. The yabbies have come back. So, so we're very excited to have these yabbies back. And at the moment, we've got some beautiful local avocados coming in. I love a Chardonnay.
Yeah, I was drawn immediately to the Chardonnay. Yeah, just the tomato and the vegetables and
Exactly.
green flavours in there. Viognier is a fruit bomb, so maybe I'll go with something a bit more intense, like a nice roast chicken or a cheese plate, something like that. Bit of complexity on that Pinot Gris is really bringing it out now, having a year's bottle age. I think that's making it more interesting.
So you sort of said, this is in between a Gris and Grigio.
Yeah.
So
I think so. Actually, it's something that Australia is grappling with at present. Gris Grigio is fairly new to the industry, and we people are labelling one way or the other, or sort of the styles somewhere in between, and so I'm going through that same sort of problem thought process of what sort of style have we got, and I must admit I was torn between the two.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was quite tight and lean, and I think I said steely. So where the fruit will come through, but then quite steely on the palate. Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that. And the Sauvignon Blanc, our biggest seller, and it's just. It's probably the most refreshing wine we do, perhaps along with Moscato or our Azahara, sparkling wine. And so if you want to, it's probably the first wine you go for when you come home after a hard day. It's something like that you just sort of, the first glass doesn't even touch the sides, it just goes down, really refreshing. Have it cold.
Yeah, that's right. Well, even with all the alternative varietals that we have in Mildura, Sauvignon Blanc is still the biggest seller.
Yeah. Yeah, so Mildura's got it's a really thriving restaurant culture, and so our wine business and other food producing businesses go hand in hand with that.
Exactly. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.